Ladies, how are you doing? We're going to do a Pilates legs workout today down on the mat, okay? No equipment needed for this one. You can absolutely do this as body weight only, as we do with a lot of our Pilates work. However, if you do have, and I know some of you guys have, got ankle weights and you want to bring a little extra fire into the session, then feel free to strap yourself in, okay? I'm going to put mine on now. As I said, if you haven't got them, don't worry at all. It's great. It's body weight only. But hey, if we're going to work for 15 minutes, let's max it out. So if you've got them, strap yourself in. We are going to do a lovely little seated bit of mobility, and then we're going to come down to lying on our backs. So making sure that you have got just a little bit of space, edge your bottom towards one end of the mat. Lean back, don't collapse in on yourself, so keep your spine nice and straight, press your chest forwards. And we're going to start in with a few little just knee rolls, side to side. You can come a little distance down, if that feels good. Feels nice to come further down, then come further down. If you want to come all the way down and kind of hold for a moment before transferring across, then do that. Your little bit of mobility to warm up, so you do what feels good for you here. We're just working into those hips. Just gentle cue to our body that we're going to get some movement in. Good. Then come back up, sit yourself up a little taller. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hold on to your ankles, draw them into your pelvis. Elbows come into your knees. We're just going to have a little rock back and forth here. So we're just gently opening up insides of the thighs. So press the elbows or the backs of your arms down into the knees. Good. Little rock through. And then release. You're going to swivel your legs around so that you come into this mermaid pose, so that your feet are on one side, you're going to lean across on the other. Reach up and over, get that lovely stretch out through the waist. We're just going to hold here. So the supporting arm is nice and soft. Release. Let's swivel the legs around in the other direction. And again, then just lean out and across. Good stuff. So we've got some ab work that's sneaking into our legs today, as it often does with our Pilates movement. We're making sure that we are engaging through the abdominals the whole time. So bring yourself down to lying on your mat. You can absolutely use your hands, or you could practice your roll down, pull your belly button in, and lower yourself down onto the mat. Good. Walk your heels in towards your bottom. Move hairbands, waistbands, relax yourself down. A couple of little pelvic tilts here, guys, just to get comfortable. So rock that pelvis, tilt those hips up towards your ribs, flattening your lower spine into your mat, and then press away, exaggerating that arch at the base of your spine. We'll do that a few times. Good, and then just settle somewhere in the middle of those two ranges of movement, neither exaggerated, your kind of natural stopping place, and just gently hug that belly button down towards your spine. Relax your hands down by your sides. We're going to start off with some bicycle legs, okay? So we're going to keep our torso exactly where it is, and we're going to pick our feet up. The closer in you keep your knees towards your body, the less intense it's going to be. The further you take them away, the more intense it's going to be, both through the abdominals and also through the legs, okay? So if you want more leg action and more ab action, straighten those legs out, drop them further away. If that feels too much, keep your knees in and keep them close to your body. If you've got the weights on, your legs will feel heavy here. Feel free, if you want, to lift your shoulders up and look down towards your toes to see what's going on, then do, as long as you're still drawing in through the abs. Good. We're not rushing through these. Go for pointed toes, nice slow movements. Breathe. Good. And then I want you to back pedal, so let's reverse it. Wiser. My thighs are firing up, my abs have woken up. Everything's happening. Good. Breathe it through. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the feet down, release the shoulders down. And then exhale, start lifting your bottom away from the mat, pressing up into your bridge. So coming up nice and high, squeeze onto those glutes. We're going to hold here. Good. Just being really cognizant of all those muscles that we're working. So press through the soles of your feet. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze into the thighs a little bit. Check just down to make sure that your hips are balanced, you're not leaning off to one side. We hold, hold, hold. Good, and then we slowly roll it down. Melt that spine into your mat. One vertebrae at a time. Make that movement as slow as you can. I don't want you down yet. And it takes a while, okay, to kind of almost unstick your spine. You're just new to doing some of these sessions, you might feel that you're kind of coming down in one solid movement. The more you do these, I promise, the more we can start to get some articulation going. Good. From here, with your bottom back down on the mat, you're going to lift up one leg only, keep the other leg on the floor, flex the foot of the leg that's lift, press away. So you're coming into a leg press with a flexed foot. Imagine in the gym, you're against one of those plates, weighted plates, and you're pressing. This is your option one. If that feels okay to you, lift both feet up and go for a double with flexed feet. It's much more intense. So if that doesn't feel good, keep one foot on the floor, press. Good. Option if you prefer to prop yourself up onto your elbows here, to come up and do it this way. Sometimes coming up onto the elbows doesn't dramatically alter the move apart from keeping your foot flexed, because you can keep an eye on it. If you're doing a single leg, switch sides. If you're doing a double leg, keep going. Good. You've got it. Exhale, push. Inhale back in. Doing great. 4, 3, 2. Finish off the move that you're on. Settle your feet back down to the floor. Spread your arms a little wider. Take it into a knee roll. Keep them down there. Shoulder blades pinned into the mat at the back. Chest up to the ceiling. Relax. Allow gravity to take over your legs. Relax them down. Come back up to center. Relax them down on the other side. Good. Release. From here, spin around onto your sides. So we're going to come to side lying. You can absolutely bend that bottom leg if you want to, just to create a bit more space for the top leg. So if you've got a weight around your ankles, you probably want that little bit of space. Bring the elbow underneath your shoulder. Top leg is pointed, toes are pointed. And we come into our lift and lower. Our lift and lower. Sipping my tea as I do this. That's how relaxing this workout is. Good. So lift lower, pointed legs, hip directly over the bottom hip. Good, keep going. Lifting that waist away from the mat, not collapsing in. Press away. And this next one, keep it up and pulse. Little pulses here. That thigh, I want it firing. Good. Side of your glute, firing. Woo! We can feel it. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Bend that top knee in and just come into a little hip opener here. So this should feel nice. Just releasing any tension, any tightness, especially through kind of hip flexors, sides of the glutes. Good. One more. Release. Take the leg back long. This time you flex the foot. So instead of pointed toes, flex that foot. Push into your heel. We're going to lift and we're going to circle. If you're really not comfortable up here on your shoulder, you could come down fully to side lying and use your arm as a little pillow support, okay? So that's fine, but I want you doing one or the other. I don't want you just collapsing in. Wow. Well, let's change direction. Really press into that heel. Keep that leg as high as you can. We're not doing them down here, we're doing them up here. 3, 2, 1. Bring that top leg out around the front. Use your elbow to hug it in, squeeze it into your body. It's the best stretch ever after that move. Right through here. Oh, we can stay here for a moment. Ooh. When it starts to ease, which mine isn't, so clearly I need to do that a little bit more, you can switch sides. So, swivel yourself or just flip yourself over. Toes pointed, top leg, lift and lower. Hips stacked, lift away from your mat. You can always have this top hand down in front as a little balance, or you could take it away up onto the hip. How you doing? Good. Control is what we're going for, especially if you've got weights on the ankles. As you come down, control, even if you haven't. Woo. Next one, hold up and pulse. That's the face. That's the face I want you to get to. Breathe it through. Lift the waist away. Smile, relax any tension in your jaw. Pretend you're having a great time, guys. Well, we've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And just come into that hip opener. Ah, oh, so good. Beautiful stuff. One more here. Good. Then we take the leg long. You can come down to line if you want to. Flex that foot. Lift. Circles. Straight leg, okay? So don't bend the knee. Really push through as much length as you can. All the way. Travel that energy down from your hip to your heel. Do whatever you need to do with your eyebrows to keep this move going. Change direction. Holy smokes. This is good stuff. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. In, hug. Oh, so good. So good. Hold it here. Enjoy this stretch, my friends. Definitely in that one. Oh gosh. I know what's next, and I'm just waiting to get us there. We're going to flip over onto all fours. I guess we should do that now. Okay, let's flip around. All fours. Position your wrists underneath your shoulders. Knees under hips. Lift that belly button up towards the spine. Make sure that you're comfortable. Slide your right leg away. Toes in contact with the floor. Squeeze the glute to lift it up. Toes are pointed. And we're going to create a rainbow. So we're going to tap down from one side of the mat. Super high, beautiful rainbow arch. All the way to the other side. Tapping down like your mat is a sheet of ice. You do not want to get cold. You do not want to get wet. So the lightest of taps down. Good. Use that glute to lift, lift, lift. And then gently lower down. Beautiful. Option if you want a little bit more core stability work, take a hand away. Take the opposite hand from the leg you are lifting. So if it's the right leg that you're lifting, the left hand comes away. 2 and 1. We'll bring that knee back in. Take a little cat-cow. Just give your spine a little stretch out here. And then do the same on the left hand side. So the left leg slides away. Squeeze the glute to lift, toes are pointed. Tap and tap. How are those rainbows looking? Your arms at the front can have a slight bend in the elbows. Remember, we're not trying to create too much tension through the upper body. They're almost just here to support our balance. Ooh. Good. Keep it going. Lift that belly button away from the mat. 3, 2, and 1. Release the knee. Press back into child's pose this time. Maybe take your knees a little wider if you want to. And then exhale up, all fours. We're going to finish with a hip circle. So take the right knee out and around, out and around, toes are pointed. You make that circle as big or as little as you like. And then come around in the opposite direction. Oh, that's tricky for the mind. Good. Switch, do the same on the opposite side. Out and around, out and around. Getting that movement, that kind of almost 360 movement through the hip joint. And then change direction. Good. And release. Guys, from here, one more cat-cow for me, and then we're going to spin around. Just sitting. Give the wrists a little roll through. Ah, good. Just like we did at the start, you can shuffle yourself forward. We're going to come into a knee roll, we're going to hold. Hopefully that feels much easier now. So maybe when we first did them in our warm-up, it was kind of like, ooh, easing, creaking down to one side. Hopefully you can come across fairly easily now. And then do the same on the other side. Good. And then bring the soles of your feet together, just like before. Hold on to your ankles, elbows in, and this time just press down. And as we're pressing down through the elbows, see if you can meet that resistance coming up, so push your knees up into your arms. Good. Holding here. And release. If you've got your ankle weights on, feel free to unzip yourself now from them. Ooh, I can remember which way I hold them on. So pop them down. Ooh. Your legs will feel lovely and light. To one side. Good. And then from here, I just want you to flip back around to all fours. Flex your feet as you come into cat-cow. Good. And then take your knees wide. We're going to finish off in child's pose. So relax down here. Sink your bottom down towards your heels. Relax your forehead onto your mat. And I just want you to take a moment here. You can stay down here as long as you either want or are able to. Relax into it. And obviously once you do come back up to standing, guys, feel free to give those legs a little bit more of a stretch off, a little bit more of a shake off. But we are done for Pilates legs today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you used the ankle weights, let me know how the burn was. I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.